Hello everyone, I'm 19th Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. We had a taste of fall across the area over the last several days with highs well down into the 60s, which is about 15 degrees below average for this time of the year. Our coldest day in La Crosse during that stretch was Friday when our high was just 63 degrees. That was about 16 degrees below average, but we will be seeing a breezy south wind today, which is going to help push temperatures back up into the 70s. In fact, a little bit closer to average for this time of the year. Chance for some showers and storms Tuesday, and the 80s look to return later in the week. So the big picture this morning is high pressure over to our east, couple areas of lower pressure out to our west, which will bring in some rain chances to the area for tomorrow. But with the close proximity of that high and that low pressure, that is going to bring in those breezy conditions. We're looking at southerly winds today, anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour, could gust up to about 25 to 30 miles per hour. And then tonight, the winds try to relax a little bit, but we're still going to have some breezy conditions with a few gusts up to 20 to 25 miles per hour. So some clouds around this morning, but otherwise we are looking at a sunny to mostly sunny sky for today, especially this afternoon. And then the clouds will start to increase a little bit later this evening into the overnight hours, but we'll still maintain a partly cloudy sky. There may be a few isolated showers and storms up in western Wisconsin back to the Twin Cities area tomorrow morning, but it'll try to sneak in here as we get into the afternoon hours. But some of the data does suggest it kind of falls apart as it gets here. So that's why rain chances overall are a little bit lower, especially if you're south of I-90. You might stay completely dry tomorrow with just very isolated chances, but north of Interstate 90 is kind of where I think the better chances are going to lie. And then as we head into Wednesday morning, there may be a few isolated showers south of Interstate 90 overnight into Wednesday morning, but most of Wednesday is going to be dry with, again, maybe a stray shower redeveloping in the afternoon south of Interstate 90. So our best rain chance is going to be on Tuesday. And again, it's about 40% coverage. But really, again, if you're north of Interstate 90, you have a slightly better chance versus south of Interstate 90. And then Wednesday through Friday, we are going to remain dry. Then just some slight chances into the weekend. And I'll explain a little bit more about that here coming up in just a moment. But how much rain are we looking at? Not a lot. Areas, again, from about La Crosse north and west could see up to about a quarter to a third of an inch, but most areas are likely going to see about a tenth to 2/10 of an inch or less, and it's going to be even less than that as you get down maybe towards Lansing, Soldiers Grove, Lone Rock, Boscoville, and Decorah. Also, this boundary is going to bring in the return of that wildfire smoke and pollution once again. Now, we may notice it a little bit this afternoon, but really the thicker haze and smoke returns later tonight. As you can see, we get back into that high to borderline very high territory, and this will continue even into the day on Tuesday and into Tuesday night. Now, the good news is it's not expected to really bring much impacts to the surface, but certainly we'll have to at least just monitor air quality levels closely, and especially if you're one or you know someone that has maybe some underlying health concerns or maybe is a little more susceptible to the pollution and wildfire smoke, just be sure to kind of monitor the air quality levels in your area and then take those necessary precautions if it is warranted. Highs today across the area, 73 to 77. That's better than where we were over the weekend. Still about 2-3 degrees or so below average, but definitely a lot closer than where we have been. 50s to near 60 for lows tonight. That's going to be about 15 to maybe as much as 20-25 degrees warmer than where we are this morning, especially in places like Black River Falls, Sparta, and Toma, where you guys were down in the mid-30s to start our Monday. Highs tomorrow, low to mid-70s because of the extra clouds and a few showers and storms around. For Wednesday, we're looking at highs between 75 and 80 degrees, and we're going to be in the low, if not even as warm as the mid-80s here, the back half of the extended forecast, with, again, just those small isolated shower and storm chances over the weekend. Now, there's going to be a ridge building in the jet stream for the second half of this forecast, but how strong that is, and also if there are any little features that try to break that ridge down, could lead to either an increased chance for showers and storms and could also lead to temperatures decreasing as well. So I would strongly advise checking back for the second half of that forecast because we may see either the rain chances pick up and or temperatures decrease as well.